Recently, I heard America has 3 big cities: New York, Chicago, and Los Angeles. But only one of them serves deep dish pizza: Chicago. From tall skyscrapers to an ocean view, even a giant bean. That's why for the next 50 hours, I will be exploring Chicago, and I have 3 goals while I'm there. Visit a famous landmark, public transportation, try deep dish pizza. Let's visit Chicago. Alright guys, we're here at the Science Museum. As you can see, they have a huge Spider-Man exhibit. This is so cool. Like just seeing the whole banners and stuff. If you guys know me, I'm a childhood Spider-Man fan, you know, since day one. I've just been an OG, so I'm super excited. We're gonna go and check this out. I think they have some different memorabilia from the movies and stuff, so yeah, I'm just super excited. All right guys, as you can see right here, we got the Tom Holland Spider-Man suit. This is so cool. This is the exact suit that he wore in Spider-Man No Way Home, which is by far one of the best Spider-Man movies. This is so cool. I'm literally geeking out right now, I'm not gonna lie. This whole like area is just insane, so you know, I'm just definitely gonna show you guys all around. This is the exact camera that Tobey Maguire used to take his pictures for Daily Bugle. Again, so sick. He has his like media pass. This is so insane. Okay, so right here we got Miles Morales, obviously one of the most iconic Spider-Man. Gwen Stacy, Spider-Woman as well. Alright guys, we're here at another Alright, now we're here at probably the most iconic place in Chicago, the Bean, right behind me. As you can see, middle of downtown. It's here in Millennium Park. To be honest, it is a little bit of a touristy spot, but I love coming here every single time. It's probably one of my favorite places to go to. I mean, overall, the Bean is just awesome. I mean, you can just look right here. Let me just like pose up for you guys. That's the Bean for you. Mark it off. Alright, y'all, we're currently in the downtown streets of Chicago. It's super packed. Also, it's very hot. I'm sweating so bad, which is kind of surprising because Chicago's known as the windy city. Not very windy today. This is like the main Michigan Avenue. It's a very popular street. I'm trying my best to survive. Thankfully, the food and the views are making it easier, but it's not perfect. Alright, y'all, now we are in the train. In case you don't know, Chicago is known for its subway transit system. It's great for public transportation, and obviously, you know, we have to take it going in and out of downtown. It's probably the most convenient way because driving is not the best. I would say subway is a good experience. It's easy to use. I think it's $5 per day pass, which overall is a pretty good price. I'm gonna go ahead and rate the subway 7 out of 10. It's a solid, reliable form of transportation, but again, it's nothing fancy and it can be messy sometimes, but overall, not a bad experience. Alright, so we're here at a coffee shop in downtown Chicago. It's called Dark Matter Coffee. Let's go ahead, check it out, get a little drink, see how it is. Alright guys, we got this barrel iced mocha. I've never had it, something new, so let's go ahead and try it out. Wow, that's an interesting flavor. I don't know what it is. I can't even describe it. I think it tastes kind of like chocolatey, but it's also sweet. It's like weird. It's like a good mix, but not bad. Out of 5 stars, I would probably rate this drink maybe a 3 out of 5 stars. Not something I would probably get again, but it feels good to try something new. Vibes at the whole coffee shop, really nice. I like it. And yeah. Now it's finally time to try Chicago's famous deep dish pizza. Alright, we're at the first place right now. We're at a place called Slice. It's a local spot out here in Chicago. We're gonna go ahead and check it out, get our cheap slice of pizza, see if it's actually worth it. So yeah, let's go inside. Alright, so the pizza finally came in. It took about a few minutes. For one slice of pizza, it was about $5.99, which, you know, it's not too bad, maybe a little bit overpriced, but you do get a good topping, so it's a good size. But the one thing is that this pizza was sitting out already. It wasn't freshly made, so we're gonna have to see how stale it tastes, but we'll see. Which reminds me, I'm gonna be trying the best rated pizza in Chicago. And also, we got it in a paper plate, which is not the biggest deal, but presentation-wise, it's gonna slack some points. So let's go ahead and try it out now. It's a very floppy pizza. It's a very like thin crust pizza, which I personally like thin crust. I think it's easy to bite off. It's not too heavy. And even though it was out already, it does taste pretty fresh, which is a good thing as well. Alright, yeah, so that was Slice. I mean, overall, not a bad experience, but again, nothing crazy. Overall, not bad, 6 out of 10. But now we're gonna have to go to the best rated place in Chicago to see if it can beat Slice. Alright, so now the next place that we're gonna be trying pizza from is called Pequod's. Now, this place is so limited that we couldn't even get a reservation, so unfortunately, we had to do takeout and bring it home, but it's all good. We still got the pizza. It's still freshly made. You can see this is the box right here. It's nice and warm. Go ahead and unbox this thing, but you open it up.
And here we go. Look at that. This looks insane. Kind of like a pan style pizza slash deep dish, you know, but maybe not as thick. It's kind of got that crisp edge. I don't know if that's gonna affect the taste, but we'll try it out. And on top of it, we got tomato, jalapeno, green pepper, and some onions. Yeah, I mean, this looks insane. I think the only thing left to do now is to try it out. All right, so let me go ahead and cut up open a slice. Wow, like this is a super thick pizza. As you can see right there, you can just see how thick it actually is. The flop test, it does not flop because of how thick it is. The layer of dough itself is so crazy. The only thing left to do now is to try it out. Here we go. That was a pretty interesting bite. Normally with pizza, you do taste a lot of cheese, but this one, I tasted a lot more of the dough and the tomato sauce. Not that it's too bad, but I do like cheese on the pizza. If you do look at it closely, there's not too much cheese, very visible. I did want to try it since it does have the burnt edges. Let's see if that affects it. To be honest, it's not too noticeable. Overall, pizza is not bad, but I definitely think it's a little bit overrated just because I feel like it's missing some of the cheese. They could have added some extra cheese. Also, one thing to consider is the price. So the price of this pizza was $30. In terms of the quality, it was made freshly, which is good, but for value, it's gonna be a 2.5 out of 10. Quality of pizza and taste, I'm gonna rate that 3.5 out of 5 stars. So Pequod's is gonna get a 6.5 out of 10 for me.
Chicago was an amazing experience. From the travel, the food, and the entire experience, it created memories that I could never forget. What city should I travel next? You made it to the end of the video. YouTube thinks that you'll love this next video. Check it out.